Ibrahim Traoré serves as the interim president of Burkina Faso after leading a coup in September 2022. He emerged from the military ranks, notably committed to counterinsurgency efforts centered in the country's north, and has built a public profile as an anti-imperialist, pan-Africanist leader. His rise has been polarizing, praised by some for his stance on sovereignty and self-reliance, criticized by others for authoritarian tendencies. A recent analysis highlights that Traoré is accelerating Burkina Faso's pivot towards strategic autonomy, challenging old alignments and reframing the country's external relations. Key takeaways. He has championed what is popularly being called a Frexit-style break, distancing from historic French ties in favor of new partnerships. He is framing the country's security and economic strategy around resource sovereignty, especially gold, and a civil-military partnership model for counterinsurgency. On the diplomatic front, he leads the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, a bloc of military-led governments, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, seeking to rewrite regional dynamics. Traoré's pivot signals a shift in the Sahel away from traditional Western-led frameworks toward more diversified alliances, including Russia. This has implications beyond Burkina Faso. With the Islamist insurgency pressing hard in the Sahel, Traoré's emphasis on local mobilization, civilian defense forces, and resource-controlled national security reflect his strategic priorities. Traoré is tapping into youth and anti-imperialist sentiment, portraying himself in the mold of past revolutionary African leaders. The control of gold and other mineral wealth is being tied to sovereignty and independence, highlighting the economic dimension of this geopolitical shift. While his popularity may be growing, the democratic legitimacy of the junta remains under question, and civil society concerns and human rights issues persist. While distancing from France, Burkina Faso risks becoming dependent on new external actors, e.g. Russia mercenaries, if not managed carefully. Mobilizing civilians and volunteer defense forces to combat insurgents places heavy strain on state resources and may raise humanitarian risks. Traoré's strategies disturb established regional alliances and Western interests. This could lead to diplomatic isolation or pushback. How much integration and coordination among Mali, Niger, and Burkina will deepen. Metallic and gold export policies. Whether Burkina shifts further toward domestic refining and state control. Any new military pacts, foreign troop presence changes, or agreements that solidify the Russia/China axis. Will Traoré move toward promised elections,